To our big story now, another wave of protests around the country following the first memorial service for George Floyd. As you can see, the demonstration spread from coast to coast. Kanye West was in fact part of the protest in Chicago yesterday. Floyd died in police custody on Memorial Day. Family, friends, and the community remembered his life where he died in Minneapolis. A crowd stood in silence for 8 minutes and 46 seconds, the exact amount of time that Officer Derek Chauvin kneeled on Floyd's neck before he died.
It's time for us to stand up in George's name and say, get your knee off our necks.
Everybody wants justice. We want justice for George. He's going to get it. He's going to get it.
3 other officers involved in the case were charged in court yesterday. Protesters here in Connecticut took to the streets once again. For the latest on the protests here, let's get back over to Caitlin Francis. Hi.
Hi, Eric. So protests, as you just mentioned, were held yesterday all across the country again and across the state. People in Newington say they're fed up with the injustice. They met at the town green, then moved into neighborhoods, blocking intersections on their way, all to spread their message. Black Lives Matter. George Floyd is now at the center of the Black Lives Matter movement after his death sparked outrage, and people call for an end to police brutality against the black community. One of the local memorial services for Floyd saw a sit-in by protesters, even some law enforcement officers taking a knee with them as a sign of solidarity. Now the conversation moves to what comes next.
Black Lives Matter! Come together, be the voice, and just continue to strive for change.
It's just talking about it with your friends, never letting the conversation die.
Protests here in Connecticut are expected to continue into the weekend in places like Colchester, East Haven, Hartford, and Bloomfield, where protesters have already gathered this week. I'm Caitlin Francis, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.